The sun is disrespectfully setting at 4 p.m. 5 p.m. feels like 9 p.m. It's cold outside, you're tired, you're lazy, you just want to stay in bed, you want to oversleep, you want to overconsume and overconsume. And listen, I get it. I live in New England, so I understand, but let's get you out of this funk. Que lo que mi gente, it's your girl Chanti back at again with another video. If you've seen this face before, welcome back. I hope you're having a splendid morning, afternoon, or evening. And if you haven't seen this face before, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you never miss this face again. Like damn, Seasonal affective disorder is a real depressive disorder that is categorized in the most recent DSM. Most people are really just unhappy about having the shorter days, or maybe you do feel more exhausted, you're not getting a lot of sun, it's cold outside, you're genuinely not trying to be outside. But let's not start self-diagnosing ourselves with seasonal depression just because we're feeling a little bit of like the winter blues. Because let's remember that our words are powerful. So if you're out here talking about how you're mega depressed and oh my god and complaining every day, what is that really gonna do for you? But with that being said, winter blues are real, and the effects of not having the sun around and having shorter days are real, and your feelings are valid. So whether you are just feeling a little bit of the winter blues or you genuinely do have seasonal affective disorder, this video is gonna give you some tips on how to cope with that during this time. These tips are also helpful for mental health in general. It doesn't have to be about winter blues or seasonal affective disorder or depression or anxiety. Literally anything that you have going on, you can do all these things just to increase your mental health. First and foremost, we really need to be going out of our way to go and catch this sun, because when those UVB rays kiss your skin, it's gonna trigger the production of vitamin D, which triggers the production of serotonin, which all trigger regulation in our mood, our circadian rhythm, and our immune system. Instead of first thing in the morning grabbing your phone for a quick fake ass dopamine rush, I'm gonna urge you to, the first thing that you do when you get up is go to your kitchen, grab a glass of water, and go sit by the window. This is gonna give you some real and healthy, naturally producing feel-good chemicals to get started in your brain, to get started for your day, to give you that like real boost. I do this in the summertime, obviously when it's warm out, and I just go out, sit on my porch real quick, but it's cold outside, so that's why I say like really just go sit by a window that gives you some good sunlight. Or you can do this in your car on your way to work, you know, or before you go to work, you can just sit in your car and just feel that sun. So this is a good segue to tip number 2, which is waking up earlier. Because not only does this give you the opportunity to maximize how much daylight you have in your day, which is gonna make you feel better in general, but it's also gonna decrease your stress because you're gonna be able to ease into your day and not rush to doing what you have to do. It's great to use this time for your own productivity, to just complete the tasks that you need to do, run errands, clean your house, or just to prioritize your mental health a little bit by journaling, taking a nice long shower or bath, or giving yourself those extra 10 minutes in the morning to sit by the window. And those are just a few low effort activities that you can do when you're not feeling your best. Because I feel like half the time people be like, yeah, wake up early, and give you this long list of a morning routine that you need to do to make sure that you maximize your day and da 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 da. But like, no. Sometimes you just need to keep it simple, because what you don't want to do is wake up early and then overwhelm yourself from the second you wake up with a list of things you need to do. Like, no. Wake up early and choose one thing that you're gonna do that is really just gonna help start your day on a positive foot before getting on your phone and getting stressed out by work or social media, what's going on in this world right now. Like, let's just pause and give ourselves some one-on-one quality time and quality attention before we give our attention to all the other things that's going on. And before we move on, let me just say that waking up is irrelevant if you're not getting enough sleep. So this goes hand in hand with putting down that phone before you go to bed. So so you can actually go to bed earlier, so you can wake up earlier and still get those 7 to 8 hours of sleep. But anytime that you're genuinely feeling down and you're feeling like you're getting into a depressive state, like, just remember, sleep regulates our nervous system and it helps us heal. Not only heal physically, but mentally. We get to just process everything that's going on in our life, in the day. So really just remember to get some good quality sleep. And another great segue into self-care. Self-care is really just about being intentional, about taking care and nourishing your mind, body, soul, spirit, all of those things. So I'm gonna challenge you to really take some time to think about the things that truly nourishes you and activates that relaxation feeling in your own body, because everybody's different. I can give you a whole list, but at the end of the day, you know what works for you and you know what's gonna help you get into a relaxing state, and that's gonna, things that are gonna pour into you. It could be FaceTiming with your friend for an hour, taking a bubble bath, reading a book, doing some yoga, listening to music, taking a nap, drawing, working out. Like I said, I can literally go on and give you a shit ton of examples, but at the end of the day, you know what works for you. Boo. I just really want to hone in on the fact that it's really important for us to listen to our bodies and pour into ourselves. And if you feel like you don't have enough time in your day to do this, baby, you need to reevaluate what you got going on, because you should be your #1 priority above anything that you got going on in your life. So refer back to tip number 2 and take some time to wake up earlier and get what you need to get done so you can pour into yourself. And pouring into yourself, another great, I'm just giving myself great segues, like back to back to back. Pouring into yourself, what you eat, and pouring into your mouth. Yeah, let's talk about it, Pookie. Because half the time, I know nobody wants to hear this, we just want to be big backs and emotionally eat because we're feeling sad, we're feeling down, we don't want to go out, we just want to be in bed watching Netflix, the new season of Love is Blind, and just like eat our chips and or whatever your comfort food is. But hold on, just don't click out, let me cook. Did you know that 90% of serotonin comes from our gut? Did you know that? I bet you didn't. And baby, do I need to say it louder for the people in the back? Do I really need to explain myself so y'all hear me? If I need to break it down a little bit for you, our diet controls a lot of the serotonin that we feel. And serotonin is what really controls our emotional stability. So if you notice, after you eat like a 4 for $4 from Wendy's, the way that you feel after that versus how you feel after eating like a sustainable, healthy, well-balanced plate with vegetables included, because I feel like people just forget that vegetables exist, I don't know. You really do notice a difference. And maybe it's like a getting older thing, because I definitely will say, like, the more I get older, the more I really am more in tune with my body, and I listen. And she be talking. And my body just doesn't feel good after eating certain shit no more. I just don't. And I remember I would feel this way before, but the difference is I don't give a damn. And I wasn't paying attention and I wasn't listening to what my body was telling me. Also, I'm sorry about my voice, and if it sounds like it's getting raspier as this video goes on, I am getting over a little sickness, and when I talk a lot, yeah. And I'm wearing my robe. Y'all getting real bare minimum Chanti right now, because I can't. But look at me still pushing through and doing some content. Coño. But anyways, it's just good to remember that we do have control over things in our life. It's not just like, oh my god, I'm feeling depressed, like F my life, can't do anything about it. Like, actually you can. And if you truly want to change how you feel, you can make changes, and sometimes that means making changes to that diet. We have to nourish our bodies with vegetables, fruits, healthy fats, and protein. Like, I'm sorry, Sting. We can't just be carb loading all day and pumping our bodies with straight up chemicals and fake food and then be shocked that we're feeling depressed. It just doesn't add up. And all these processed food really mess with our mood and our overall well-being. Like, I really urge you to look at the ingredients and really research what's in your favorite snack. And listen, I'm not saying never eat your favorite snack again, but I'm just saying, if you really look into what's in it, you might not be your favorite snack no more. But yeah, I'm not saying never eat a snack, because if I say that I don't eat snacks, I mean, I'll just be lying to you. Or if I never eat anything that's like not just like fruits and veggies, I'm capping, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, let's have some balance. Let's bring some balance into our guts. Because if you're just eating junk all the time, you cannot be surprised when you're feeling like, shh. Yeah, you know what I was gonna say. All right, so the next little tip, and we're gonna keep this one short, exercise. Before you click off, please, I understand, I understand. Before you click off, you don't have to go to the gym. You really think you really don't have to go to the gym. It's really just about moving your body. Like, we need to move our bodies. Do you like yoga? I like yoga. I mean, like, even like stretching, really. Okay, actually, I went to yoga class, and my favorite thing that she says, this is my favorite yoga teacher ever. She just says, you laying here and breathing, that's yoga. That's all you need to do to be in yoga, is just taking the time to focus on your breathing. Boom. And you can do that laying down in your bed before you even get up for the day. Lay there and do a little breathing exercise, you know what I mean? But aside from that, like, moving your body, just stretch. You can do this in bed. Like, take some time, do some of these, do some stretches down there, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to be anything crazy, but we need to do something, you know what I mean? And even when it comes to like exercising, you don't have to go to the gym. You can keep it light, do at-home workouts. You know how many, and there's no excuse. On YouTube, there's like 20,000 million bazillion at-home workouts. On Instagram, every day I'm scrolling through and they're like, oh, this is what you can do at home. So please, just do something. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but moving your body is really it really does release those feel-good endorphins. And that's really what we want. We just want to feel good. We just want to feel good, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't want you to feel depressed all the time. And I'm not saying that you doing a little stretching is gonna cure it all. It's not. But it's just gonna doing things to help you put yourself first. That's all I'm saying. Don't beat me up. My favorite way to move my body in a fun way is playing Just Dance with my little switchy switch. Put my switch on. Just dance, gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? Da-da-doo-doo. All right, so let's talk about probably my favorite tip in this whole thing is romanticizing winter. I feel like it's so much harder to do this once the holidays pass, because I feel like we're just thinking about like, okay, Thanksgiving, and well, is Thanksgiving still fall? I don't know, but like Thanksgiving and the family and food, and then right after it's like we're getting ready for Christmas. We're excited, we're hanging out with our family, we're doing all these fun like Christmas related or just community based things, and then the new year hits, and then everyone's just like back to the grind and back to just, and like honestly, no, I'm not feeling it. I hate that about us. I hate that about like our society. Like, January comes and we just, new year, new me, like I'm gonna do all these goals and do all these things. Like baby, you're still you from last week. Like, let's not pretend. And I'm not saying you shouldn't have goals and you shouldn't have a mood board and you shouldn't, or whatever. You should, I'm not saying that you shouldn't do all these things. What I'm saying is, I feel like we really need to shift our perspective, because everything that surrounds mental health is all about perspective. Obviously, like if you have a chemical imbalance in your brain, you obviously cannot change that. A lot of these things are just perspective based. So I feel like really trying to create like a cozy atmosphere for yourself in your home or in your room is really gonna just shift the perspective from like just thinking about all the negative things that come with like the winter time, and just kind of being cozy in your own space. We need the soft blankets, the fluffy pillows, a nice fluffy robe. Like, let's light a candle of our favorite scents, make your favorite tea or some hot chocolate, bake some cookies or some cinnamon rolls or an apple pie, put on a movie, get cuddled up with your drinky drink and a little snacky. You know what I mean? Like, just romanticize it. Make it cozy, make it comfortable, because this is your space. Once you step outside and the brick hits you, can't do much about that aside from, you know, getting a scarf. Please buy a scarf, get some gloves, get a good coat. This is gonna make you, obviously it's so cold outside, but like, again, change your mindset about it. Like, when you go outside and you're bundled up and you're not like this brick, but it's not like really affecting you because you're not like, oh, I'm freezing. It's all the cold air hitting your neck. And if you didn't know this, when you leave your neck exposed and all the cold air hits your, like, all these blood vessels here, because our neck is very sensitive, hits all these blood vessels, now cold blood is circulating through your body. Just if you don't have a scarf, just think about it. Just think about it. When I put my scarf over, I put it over my nose, so I'm not like breathing in all that cold air. Like, no, I'm cozy, boo. Get cozy, boo. Yeah, so instead of thinking about how cold it is outside and whatever's going on out there in the world, like, you're in your own cozy atmosphere and nothing can bother you in your little safe haven, okay? And when you are doing these things, like, take the time to be in the moment and be mindful and be grateful. Like, okay, I do have this little Bath & Body Works candle that I bought not long ago that I barely even put on. Let me just take some time to stop and smell the freaking candle. So open it, let the aromas hit you. Damn, turn it on. I'm grateful that I have fire to light this candle. Like, you know, it's little things, the little things. Or I'm grateful that I have a nice fluffy blanket that I can just like lay down in my bed or on my couch and watch a good movie and not have to like be brick on this, like, in my house. I have heat. Thank you, God, for providing us with heat and electricity and fire, because I could have never survived in them olden days. But yeah, boo, just changing your perspective. That's really all we gotta do. And a good little segue, I actually probably should have said this first because this would have segued more into my little cozy environment. But let's talk about having an organized space. So a lot of times when we are experiencing like big and very heavy emotions, we can start to feel a little bit out of control. Like, you know, all these emotions are coming. Maybe you're feeling so down, or you're overthinking a lot, or you're crying and you just like can't control it. Understandable, boo. Let yourself feel those feelings. It's okay. It's normal. It's natural. Feel the feelings. Feel all the things. Having a clean and organized space is really gonna give you a better sense of control, and it's also just gonna reduce your stress and foster and promote a calming environment, and that environment that we were just talking about, like a nice cozy atmosphere. It's not cozy when tú tienes un reguero. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you feel like you're being attacked, good, because I'm attacking myself too, because a lot of the times I be getting ready or just doing shit and I be whatever, and I be leaving my room a mess sometimes. We all do. It's normal. And I'm not trying to tell you you're dirty. I'm not trying to tell you you're a mess. It's not about that. It's normal. It's okay to be lived in, have a room that's lived in, have a home that's lived in. Nothing wrong with that. All I'm saying is take some time to organize your space so this can be organized as well. And a lot of the times, if you truly are feeling depressed, like, there is a thing called depression room, where you literally are so depressed you don't even have the energy to pick up that shirt that you were trying to go through your closet, and you have all these clothes now on and you're just like, damn, I have all these clothes and I'm tired and I'm exhausted, I'm fatigued. I don't want to do that. I just want to lay down. And then you lay down, you go to sleep, you wake up, and you keep following that pattern. And it's okay. I understand how it feels to like just feel so overwhelmed by a mess, and you're just like, damn, I don't even know where to start. So you never start. But instead of looking at it like, oh my God, this big looming task that I have to do and get overwhelmed by it, like, just let's take some baby steps. What I suggest and what I do is start with sprouts of cleaning. Set a timer for 15 minutes and put on some music, or put on a podcast or something that you like to watch on YouTube, or a show that you don't have to like actually look at and pay attention to, and just clean up a little bit. Take that time to pick up a few things from the floor, or organize your desk, or, you know, change your sheets, like things like that. What I'm not telling you to do is, okay, let's deep clean right now. No, you don't have to do all that. Just pick up a little bit, organize your things a little bit, help create that cozy and calm environment for yourself. All right, my neighbors are starting to do too much. Clearly the kid just got home from school, because I already hear the noises upstairs. Can you hear it? Of course they're gonna be silent when I say, can you hear it? Anyways, so let me just give you my last tip, and we're gonna wrap this shit up. My last and final tip for y'all is always having something to look forward to. This is so important, especially when you're feeling down, feeling depressed, when you're having thoughts, intrusive thoughts that you should not be having and that are not yours. I just want to remind you, intrusive thoughts are not your own. Let it pass. But really just like have something to look forward to. Plan a trip. All right, sorry, I just jumped to plan a trip because that's what I be doing. But for real, let's start small. Like, prioritize creating plans with your family or your friends. Being in community is the #1 thing that really, I feel like, regulates our mood, and that regulates us in general. I know when I'm able to just like vent to my friends and my close family about what I'm going through, and they can relate to me and they tell me what they do, and we just talk, and it's just a space to be able to like just vent and talk about it. And after you do all that venting, like having a good time, having a laugh. Laugh is the best medicine. Like when I'm with my girls, or when I'm with my cousins, oh my god, like my throat be hurting because I be laughing so damn much. But I do understand, like sometimes you just don't have the energy to hang out with people, and that's okay. Like even if it's just, start small. Even if it's just a FaceTime call, a group FaceTime, just to check in, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe do a watch party where you don't even have to literally communicate that much or give that much energy, but you're watching a show together or something in community. Something in community is better than nothing. But 90% of the time, the most daunting part is really just getting up out of your bed and getting ready to head out. Because I know for me, once I'm actually with the people I care about, like doing all that work to get ready to be with my peeps, it's always worth it. So make that plan, get up, get dressed. Sometimes the way you look is the way you feel, or the way you feel is the way you look, or vice versa. So like if you get up and take a shower and get ready, put on something nice or put on something comfortable, go to your girl's house or go grab a drink or have her come to your house, whatever. But it's really important to just be in community, y'all. So please take that step to prioritize spending some time with the people that you care about and the people that care about you. Sorry guys, I'm a yapper and my camera was about to die because I just been yapping. But then I hate that when I do all that, then it be changing like the setup, you know what I mean? And I don't want to change the setup. Oh, I'm zooming in by accident. Let me wrap this up because I definitely been yapping for over an hour at this point. Just going through my notes, seeing if I missed anything. I don't think I did. If you really do feel like you're experiencing depression, please reach out, please. I'm gonna try to leave some resources in the comments, or not in the comments, in the description. But I just want to break the stigma of mental health and having mental illnesses, or just like feeling like you got anything going on. Like, y'all, it's normal, especially in this time when we're just like so much more open to what's going on in the world and being on our phones and a lot of stuff that is just going on. Like, it's normal to have anxiety, it's normal to be feeling depressed and going through these things, but also it could be something deeper. So don't be afraid to like reach out and get some help. Don't be afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of. Only thing to be afraid of is yourself, okay? Because all those feelings are deep in here and they're coming from somewhere, okay? So just check yourself before you wreck yourself. That's all I gotta say. Don't fight me. Please, please, please take care of yourselves. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Make sure you're nourishing your body. Make sure you're pouring into yourself, especially in this time, in this era of this new presidency and all the things that are going on in the world, all the things that are going wrong. Just please just focus on you. Focus on yourself. That's really all we can do right now. Because if we focus on every little thing that is going on around us, like, it's gonna consume you. It really is. And sometimes you just gotta put the phone down, put the news down, put the social media down, stop worrying about what other people got going on, and just worry about you, boo. Just worry about you, boo. I have so much love for you. Thank you so much for watching until the end of this video. If you stayed until the end of this video, what emoji should we do? Let's do the hand heart emoji, because that's really how I'm feeling, y'all. Like, I'm really like, I'm hand hearting y'all. And if you're feeling down in this time, like, I really love and appreciate y'all. Oh, my daddy calling me. Bendición, papi.
Oh, okay. Dios te bendiga, mi reina bella, hermosa y preciosa.
Sending you so much love and positivity. Leave a little hand heart in the comments if you stayed this long in the video. Make sure you like this video if you do like this type of content from me. A little sit down, talking about mental health, you know, things like that. I am a psych major and I am very interested in these types of things. So if you're interested in that, you know, I can really make content on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go back to school soon, so
pause, because the way this did not age well in the slightest. This information literally came out after I recorded this video, which is insane. Well, scratch that. I'm not going back to school anytime soon.
Of course, make sure you subscribe and you hit that notification bell so you don't miss my next video. Period. Bye. See you in the next one.
She her move, like damn, she her move, like damn, she her move, like damn, she her move.